Yes. Today we will be seeing the topic of aging, which is an important topic in social changes in India, Sociology Paper 2. Um, C part, social changes in India, in syllabus. It is given in C part, sixth topic, population dynamics, um, aging, uh, emerging issues, aging. So there are many PYQs. We will be using the approach of seeing all the PYQs, and then according to the PYQs, we will be seeing the model standard points which can be used in any PYQ. So it will be a standard answer for any question that will come related to aging. So we can read through these PYQs. Basically, the many issues that are asked is that why aging is an emerging issue. Major problems of old age. See, here I have mentioned the word limit. There are two types of questions: 300 and 150, 300 words and 150 words. This is of 20 mark and this is of 10 mark. So according to this, we will get an idea that how much content should be needed for each question. Active aging and aging in emerging issue and problems of elderly and the demographic projections as well as the implications and measures for how to solve the problem. So the first thing that is very important and the term geriatric is not known by many people. Many a times in the first instance I also did not knew what is geriatric, so this can be there for confusing you. So geriatric means old age care. So first we will be seeing the introduction, how we can introduce the answer. We can start off with the demographics. That is a very good introduction. That is 8% population of India is old age. That is 665 plus people who that those are 8% according to 2011 census, and they will be nearly 20%. It is exactly 19%, but nearly 20% we can write because 19 is a tough number to remember. So by 2050 they will be 20%. तो जेरियाट्रिक याद रखना है इम्पोर्टेंट, 8%, 20%, ठीक है। फिर हाँ, ये एक इम्पोर्टेंट चीज है दैट विल गिव वेटेज टू द आंसर. Elderly population in India is the second largest in world. So this is taken from internet. तो अगर हम इसमें देखें तो आई हैड ऑल्सो कंफ्यूज कि ये परसेंटेज के हिसाब से तो इंडिया 6.1 दिख रहा है. नो, ये इंडिया के पॉपुलेशन में 6.1% है. बट इफ वी लुक एट द टोटल पॉपुलेशन इन नंबर्स, इट इज 1391. दैट इज द सेकेंड हाइएस्ट. सो सेकेंड लार्जेस्ट in the world elderly population in India. And we will be focusing on different aspects like gendered aging, and here also we can add the criteria of urban versus rural. So, three-fourth old people live in rural area, so they have their own set of problems. Which we will be seeing in the problem part. Then there are two national policies, 1999 and 2011. Um, and then we can start off with some static content, that physical aging versus social aging. Aging as a concept is that there, but because we are studying sociology, there should be some social aspect also. So physical aging is related to health, but social aging is when a person retires from production process. Because see, society किससे रिलेटेड है? प्रोडक्शन, एज मार्क सेज कि इकोनॉमी इज द बेस, राइट? तो उससे भी हम याद कर सकते हैं कि मैन प्रोड्यूसेस. सो सोशल एजिंग विल बी रिलेटेड टू प्रोडक्शन प्रोसेस, ठीक है. सो ट्रेडिशनल रोल में क्या आएगा? हाँ, एज वी सॉ इन वन क्वेश्चन दैट दे वर आस्किंग अबाउट द ट्रेडिशनल रोल, हाउ इज इट डिक्लाइनिंग एंड व्हाट वाज द ट्रेडिशनल रोल. So we will be seeing See, joint family and wisdom angle, यहाँ पे we can write कि earlier joint family में patriarchal heads होता था and aged people were very much respected उसमें, right, generation के हिसाब से respect was given, highest respect to the highest generation, and their wisdom and their experiences were also respected. So this some more content we can write, but major these 2 points. Then the problems, major as we saw in the first question, we need 300 words on problems. So yes, we need to have a lot of content. Then see, we will be dividing it in point wise. Point wise याद करने को आसान रहता है. Always मतलब divide anything in point manner. फर्स्ट इज फाइनेंशियल, पैसा. सबसे जरूरी चीज. ठीक है, तो फाइनेंशियल में वी विल कोट सम पर्सन हियर, पीटर टाउनसेंड. वी हैव टू रिमेम्बर हिज नेम, मतलब यू कैन जस्ट नोट नेम्स डाउन इन अ कॉपी. इट विल बी बेनिफिशियल फॉर रिमेम्बरिंग. सो पीटर टाउनसेंड सेज दैट, मतलब टाउन से याद कर सकते हैं हम कि ही द पर्सन लिविंग इन टाउन टॉक्स अबाउट कि जो गरीब लोग हैं उनका सोशल बैकग्राउंड, बेसिकली सोशल हाउ सोशल बैकग्राउंड अफेक्ट्स ओल्ड एज. ऑब्वियसली, मतलब inadequate state pensions lead to poverty among those who are from lower social class background, right? तो um, uh, सेकेंड इज प्रॉब्लम्स फेस्ड बाय एज्ड वेरी फ्रॉम, सी थ्री सेक्टर वाइज भी हम देखेंगे. ठीक है, दिस एड्स सोशियोलॉजिकल डायमेंशंस, राइट, कि ऑर्गेनाइज सेक्टर, अनऑर्गेनाइज सेक्टर एंड एग्री सेक्टर. ऑर्गेनाइज में सी देयर आर सोशल सिक्योरिटी, सो majorly there is social security for people to fall back upon. So unorganized sector में क्या है, there is no social security to back up. And agri sector में majorly we see that people are and very much dependent on the daily wages and all. So many a times agri poor peasants, old peasants retire only due to either illness or physical weakness. Second is health. So these two, see, we have to also write in a chronological manner, right? जो सबसे important point होगा वो ऊपर लिखेंगे. Finance, then health. Health is also an basic important. So health में accessibility and availability, affordability, three A's of health: accessibility, affordability, and availability. There is no any of them. It is not properly available. High rate of disease. Obviously, we know that old age people, old age comes with lot of diseases. High mental illness also, dementia, and especially in women, menopause is seen as a problem. Many a times, hormonal therapies are also done for it. So what can be done for it? Asha workers, basically community care needs to be developed. With this concept, we also come to the community care. Who gives community care, right? So majorly the community caregiving is gendered. There was a question regarding this also in PYQ. You can see above. Patriarchal notion. Obviously, if it is gendered, there will be some presence of patriarchy, and women are always associated with care, empathy, philanthropy, etc. So, caregiving is always related and many a times related to women. But nowadays, the scenario is also changing. Some where some people, males are also giving caregiving services. Right. Then comes sociological. Sorry, not sociological, psychological. Psychological is related to the mind and mental problems, like less respect. Society may they feel that they are not given much respect. They are not cared by their children. There is also, yeah. Here we can add the gender gap. Here it is not written. Gender gap you can write. It is a very nee, not gender gap exactly. Sorry, generation gap, not gender gap. So generation gap we can add here. Then comes crime. Obviously, old age people are more susceptible to robbery, murders, etc. Then infrastructural, no accessible infrastructure, be it health infrastructure, be it accessibility infrastructure. Like we see in metros, there are some seats reserved for women, and there are some seats reserved for old age people. But in many um, uh, buildings or many places, the buildings and the infrastructure needs to be more accessible to old age people, like ramps instead of stairs, so that people on wheelchair can also be taken. So such infrastructural changes need to be there. Last but not the least, women here also face the double burden. They also face financial burden, as well as they to face sociological uh, aspect. They are not even given respect during old age. So then these are the problems. Um, Generation gap is a important thing. You can right, and it will cover a much larger portion. So then comes how to solve the processes or the concepts basically. So एक्टिव एजिंग, एक 2021 का ही क्वेश्चन आया था, नहीं यार 2020 का था. उसमें सी एक्टिव एजिंग इज नॉट रिलेटेड टू कि हम ओल्ड एज में काम मतलब या ऐसा कुछ करेंगे. मतलब इसका एक प्रॉपर डेफिनेशन है, विच दिस कंसेप्ट इज गिवन बाय डब्ल्यूएचओ. इसका मतलब क्या है, लाइक बेसिकली एक्टिव एजिंग का क्या मतलब है कि लाइक ओल्ड पीपल हु वांट टू वर्क मोर, जैसे मतलब किसी के में लाइक फादर्स वगैरह 57 वगैरह के हैं. इन मेनी government, or in many places there the retirement is at 55, not government, but in some institutions there is the retirement at 55 also. So this active aging is related to that, allowing people for a higher retirement age, longer activity, higher retirement age, and working practices adopted to age of employee, right? Or we can say how his physical capabilities are, right? Then there is a national policy on senior citizens 2011 wali, right? There were two, we saw 1999 and 2011. So one is here it gives एक तो active aging हो गई. We can also add here healthy aging. There is also a concept of healthy aging. um, then this we can write many other things, but majorly aging in place. Aging in place का क्या मतलब है कि we do not send old people to old age homes, right? The family should be responsible for their care, and the old age homes should be the last resort for their care. Second is age integrated society. मतलब क्या है, हम aged लोगों को we integrate into the society in a positive manner, right? We treat elderly as a resource, as an asset. How we can do this? We can perhaps create some supervisory jobs or database of sharing their experiences. So some database management like things should be done for noting down their experiences. Then comes care economy. Care, this is a very good word that we can use. Care economy is related to ओल्ड एज. सी जो भी चीजें हैं, ओल्ड एज होम्स चाहिए, पेंशन चाहिए, हेल्थ इंश्योरेंस चाहिए, ठीक है. देन कम्स सोशल सिक्योरिटी, एग्जिस्टिंग सोशल सिक्योरिटी स्कीम्स. सो देर इज अ सीनियर सिटीजन एक्ट 2007 का है ये, विल एड हियर 2007. एंड देन देर इज अ हिंदू अडॉप्शन एंड मेंटेनेंस एक्ट. यस, एंड इसमें क्या वो बोलते हैं कि एज्ड कैन ऑल्सो डिमांड मेंटेनेंस फ्रॉम चिल्ड्रन, like women after women can also ask for maintenance, right? So then comes PMY Bandha Yojana, and also in the Domestic Violence Act, I read it somewhere that there is a provision ki no violence on old people should be there. I need to check it. But yeah, majorly these security scenes. Why Vandana Yojana is very common. You can easily remember it. But these two are important. This is very important. So this is it. We have covered all the aspects related to PYQs. So this is a comprehensive um, a comprehensive answer. You can write any in any be it social or anywhere in GS paper if something comes on aged old age, right? So thank you.